Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Tshidi Radebe, back on your screen once again. And in today's video, topic, headline, bam bam bam, it's going to be doing the most in 2021. Okay, 2020 has come, Corona has come, it has wasted our time, but not for everyone. You know, if you were smart, you were able to use your time. But 2020 has come, it has shook us, it has put us in positions in which we never thought we would be in. But I am here to tell you that the next 9 years are going to be crucial. Things are going to be insanely different. We're not going back to normal, we are creating a new normal. And what you want to do is make sure that you are keeping up with the new normal, right? My first thing that I want to talk about is time. Learning how to manage your time. Whoever's watching this video, I don't care if you're a student, an entrepreneur, a person that's working a 9 to 5, you need to learn how to manage your time, because most of you guys that are working 9 to 5, you still have time after you knock off to make more money, right? Because some of you guys' positions are going to be obsolete in the next 2 years or so, if not a year. And if you cannot find a way in which you can make money and identify problems in the market and find feasible solutions to solve that, then you're going to be left behind, because people don't understand that every 18 months new ways of I even say thinking, new ways of thinking, trends, processes, degrees, they change. Every 18 months things change, guys, and I don't know how to explain that to you guys, but every 18 months things change. And it's kind of like when people say, yeah, but I have like a degree in marketing. Stop saying that, because you only gained this degree like in 2015. It doesn't carry the same value as it does in 2020. Like somebody that just graduated last year with the same degree is more valuable than you that graduated 5 years ago. You get what I mean? So you need to understand that if you understand how the game works, you can be able to play it. And a lot of us, we were robbed, you know, especially the black people, we were robbed because we were not taught financial literacy. Oh guys, our relationship with money is bad. It's really bad. But I once heard someone say understanding how to use debt to make you rich is something that is very much possible, right? So debt is not a bad thing. It just depends on the relationship that you have with money, right? And I think, and I want to talk to us, you know, the newer generation, and understand that, guys, no one owes you anything. No one is waiting to rescue you. No one is sitting in the house looking at you and saying, how can I rescue that child? No one. And we are born with this entitlement that the world owes us. We want to be validated. We want to be carried on a pedestal. Nobody, guys. I had to learn this the hard way. No one is waiting to rescue you. And if you can get that in your mind, it will save you a ton of things, a ton of time, a ton of stress. And you can't and the other thing is that we like to blame our past, and everyone has a past, guys. Everyone has a past. Some people have had a traumatic past, some people have come from poor families and all these kind of things. All of us have a past. But when you turn 18, 19, no one cares. And I'm saying this, and not to, I don't want to seem insensitive, but nobody cares what happened to you, because you are expected to contribute to society. Whether you're going to varsity or you are going to start working, you need to contribute to society. And whether you've got depression, and no one cares. And I don't want to seem insensitive, but that's where the world is. I actually just recently watched a talk that talks about how mental health is not treated the same as when you get a cut. You know, when you get a cut, you need to get to the doctor, or whatever the case may be. It needs to get treated. But because depression is something that you cannot measure, it's something that because you can't see depression, it's very hard for people to be like, yeah, but I suffer from depression, and you know, and I can't do this and I can't do that. People deem you as like, are you privileged? You know, like my grandparents didn't. We suffered, we were fighting wars, and you didn't hear anyone tell us about depression and anxiety. What nonsense is that? That's what my mom tells me, guys, when I'm anxious and stuff. She's like, what nonsense is this? Like, why are you coming to me with anxiety? What is that? What is that? Go fend for yourself. You know what I mean? And a lot of us like to be comfortable, you know, thinking that, oh, mommy and daddy will take care of me. And if you feel like you're at a point where you really, really need to take time to yourself, do that. Take care of yourself first so that you can be able to take care of others. Don't give in. Don't give in to the pressure of social media, which is the other thing, guys, that social media, you can use social media to make money. And a lot of people have this, I don't know, negative misconception that being an influencer is like, it's people look at it, especially in South Africa, it's like they look at you and they're just like, what are you doing? Why do you have a camera in your face? Why are you talking like that? Why are you like, hey, I'm running my career? What's your problem, right? But people don't understand that in the next 4 or 5 years, that's all there is gonna be. Like, yeah, amongst other stuff, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna be in your face more so than ever, okay? And I think a lot of you guys, you have pretty bodies, you've got a pretty smile, you can put yourself out there, and companies could identify you, and they could send you stuff, they could send you money, you know, and ask you for your opinion. But if you're sitting there busy doubting yourself, which is the other thing, our generation suffers from a lot of self-doubt. They suffer from imposter syndrome, they suffer from depression, anxiety. We've got a lot of things that we have to deal with, and unfortunately, how we are finding the system, it's very hard to explain to the older generation that, hey, I've got this and therefore I can't do this. But I want you in 2021 to do the most. I don't want you to give in to anxiety. I want you to stretch yourself thin, put yourself out there. If you're unemployed, maybe find somebody that has a business that you can shadow and gain experience. If you are someone like me that's a creator, put yourself out there, send out those emails, ask people to edit their videos, attend those webinars, join in those lives, ask those questions in those lives. Don't just sit there like a creep. Each and every one of us are a brand, and each and every one of us have the ability to become rich, wealthy billionaires. We can. The only difference is not everyone wants to put in the effort. Nobody wants to sacrifice. People don't want to give up their weekends with their friends to take that money and put it into savings account, so that at the end of that year they can actually fund their dreams and not necessarily always be stuck in a corporate, because corporate guys, yay, corporate things are changing, hey? So I think more than anything, learn how to increase your own value as an individual, because value equals money. If you have the ability to create a value for people, then people will pay you for it. And then the option, or rather, then being absolute doesn't exist for you. But if you don't bring something valuable to the table, then why are we even keeping you? If somebody else can do your job better and even add more, then why are we paying you? You know what I mean? I know there's lots of pressure around us. I know that we are a very interesting generation, very misunderstood generation, but I think we have the ability to shape the way in which the next few years play out, right? For example, it's Black Friday soon. A lot of us are probably going to run to Clicks, Discam, Macro, and all these kind of companies, but a few of us are going to go to small businesses. And I can tell you for free that my mom started outside in the streets selling fruits and vegetables, and I now take my money there. I know I'm not going to take my money to fruits and veggie. I'm going to downtown and I'm going to buy my vegetables there, because I know what I know what my money can do for that person. You know what I mean? You know, white people and Jewish people spend their money on each other. Like, white people would rather support another white person. Jews support each other. Chinese support each other. Black people support Chinese. Black people support Jews. Black people support white people. And I think we need to really change that mindset, because the same two-piece that you can get from Zara is the same two-piece you can get from Dream Apparel, which is Vangai's brand. You know what I mean? The same candles you're buying from, for example, from Mr. Price is the candles you could be buying from Jackie Aina, for example. So I think I want us to be intentional about how we move. I want us to be intentional about the things that we say. I want us to be intentional about how we consume information through our eyes, through our ears. I want us to be intentional about what we say, who we are canceling, being intentional about where we spend our money. just be intentional about what is it that you're doing with your life. Be intentional and understand, and I'm going to say this once, you are the creator of your own reality, and every day you are choosing, you are deciding how to get there. Okay, each day. So if you want to buy a car by the end of 2022, but in 2020 all you were doing is drinking your money and spending it on clothes and all that kind of stuff, what do you think is going to happen when 2022 comes? You know what I mean? So trust your higher power, commit fully to the process, stop doubting yourself, give in to something that's going to be beneficial to you, sacrifice, and reap your rewards later. 2020, I want you to do the most. Just do the most. See what is it that you can do differently. I trust that you will trust yourself and you will do the most. Okay, that's all I gotta say, guys, and I'll talk to you guys a bit later. Bye for now.